You might have seen him. You may have seen him on the Baltimore City Finals episode in American Ninja Warrior. Or you might see him stumbling around at many ninja competitions across the United States. But we all know him as the ninja that brings the spark, Anthony Eardley. Hey guys, hey, thank you for the intro. I really appreciate it. That was me, I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'm Anthony Eardley. If you would have seen me on Baltimore City episode, the finals episode, you definitely would have saw me. If not, I hope you're going to see me a whole lot more. I just wanted to do a recap of this weekend. Today is my Why Wednesday. Why? What are some of the things that you do for yourself? And why do you do them? Some of the questions that I ask myself. And I ask them because I think the answers are super important. But I also think that those answers are something that could take years to find. I'm learning right now what it is that my why has been pouring inside of me and is now allowed to come out. My why has always been to love, to show people that they are supportive, they are engaging, they are amazing, you are beautiful, you are motivating, you are special. I've always been told this. I've always been embraced this by many different members of my family, in and outside of our family. And for me, it was never a question as to why am I doing this. My why is simply for the love of being around people and seeing them happy. So, with that being said, I took on Ninja Warrior. I wanted to show my parents just how amazing they are in my eyes, as well as my 5 other siblings. And I think American Ninja Warrior really helped me explain that. And I appreciate you, the producers, the backstory, everything. Thank you. Because for me, I was able to see my why in front of me. To see why I do things the way that I do, it was explained so vividly and so perfect just a few Mondays ago. So I ask you, why? What's your why? What's your why and why do you do it? We find ourselves in these situations that we definitely put ourselves in, but maybe they were talked to from somebody else, persuaded by somebody who thinks that they know what we need to and how we should grow. I've, my whole life since a little kid, watching American Gladiator and Double Dare and Guts from Nickelodeon, sitting in front of the TV, just an inspired little kid saying, I'd give everything and then some to get there. As a young kid, you didn't necessarily have the opportunities, the know-how, correct? Most of it at that time was out in California. So it was really hard to get there already. But I always knew sports was something that was going to be involved in my life. I tried it. I pushed myself to try semi-pro football right out of high school. I loved it. Loved the game. Always played it. Anytime someone's like, flag football, tell me. Okay, so I've always been an athlete. I've tried through basketball. I've tried through football. I tried through gymnastics as a child. But I was always hit with this, well, Anthony, sports isn't forever. Not many people become athletes. And maybe you should look for a real job and stay focused in your career. And these are all well thought out statements and thoughts that you should be focusing on as an individual who is growing, right? Why are you doing this? How does it help you grow? How does it affect the people around you? Maybe you should not take so many risks because you're not understanding of what the risks and how they pro and con out. But at the end of the day, I lost the ability to see who I was because I was so constantly focused on trying to be somebody else. Somebody's somebody, but not my somebody. Now, I don't knock any of the people in my life who have pushed me in different avenues, who have brought things to my attention. I appreciate you. I think knowledge is very important. Education is super. Please, kids, do not look at this as a way to go like, oh, that's it, I'm out of here. Anthony says I'm not going to school. It's not the case. Education, knowledge, those are things that even now as a 28-year-old man, I'm still learning. I'm still trying to find more reasons why. Because I know that the larger reason is to unify people, is to give them a motivating spirit within inside themselves that says, yeah, I can do that too. Yes, you can. But why? Are you doing it for the ego? Are you doing it for the money? Are you doing it for the resources? Why? And when you begin to dissect that why, it all comes back to the things that motivate you personally. I took on Ninja about 2 years ago, and it was the easiest agreement that anybody could have offered me. I walked right into a Ninja gym, watching it on years and years on the TV show, going, man, that looks good. Well, put your money where your mouth was. That's what my mom said, and I did it. And I knew from the moment I stepped on that competition floor that I was right where I was supposed to be. And it continues to hit me that I'm in the right place. I've just from American Ninja Warrior, the Baltimore City Finals episodes, the amount of messages that are rolling in because of the story that I share with so many others, or how motivating and positive my story was to others, gave me more of a reason why, and that answer to know that I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be. I got kids now, they look up, they look at me with their jaw dropped, and I'm not here to be, oh, Mr. Eardley, can I have your autograph? Or, oh, can I get some photos? No. But what I see that does is it grows a motivating spirit inside another human being. There's my why. So now, as I see the vibration of what has happened in just the short period of time of doing this, I know that the more agitation that I throw into this why, the more people I'm going to gravitate to the understanding that you have amazing abilities within inside yourself that are calling you every waking moment to try. Fear is always there. Risk or reward, those are always ratios that we need to, stay focused on. But when you take yourself out of that safety zone and push yourself into a situation that is new, that is concerning, and when you go at it with an understanding of, I'm going to try and do this the best that I can, you have already won. No matter who is in front of you, no matter if you fell, no matter if you got knocked down, because you know the spirit inside you wants to rise up. And it is you who must stand. No one else can be a crutch for us. They can try, but the weight of our own sorrows lies upon our own shoulders. How are you going to release that weight? And not just of your shoulders, but with your natural hunger of trying to better yourself, you motivate others to do the same. The give and take is huge. Don't just walk around thinking that this is so personable. I'm doing this for a much larger group of people than just the people in my immediate family. I am putting the whole world inside of my hands so that I can lift you guys up. Because I know that so many people in this world are battling fears, the struggles, life, I get it. I get it. I'm here. I understand. Things are tough. Things are frustrating. Things are scary. But you know what really scares me? Growing old and wishing I did. Living with regrets day in and day out. It's the biggest fear. Knowing that I have the ability to give back in such a positive way, to see kids have this spark rejuvenated inside them. Older kids like myself or even older, finding that like, dude, you're just motivating. I'm finding motivation from you guys. So thank you for giving me more of a reason why to find my answers. Never stop believing. Always push. And agree with yourself when you know that you want to do something. Write it down. Write some of the things that move you, that give you goosebumps. Write those down and try. Just a little bit. Take those baby steps, because baby steps in the right direction are larger steps towards the place you want to be. Don't hold back. I've been holding back for 28 years. I am letting loose. I am throwing everything that I have in my physical human body for you. Because I know that you have the ability to do the same, to inspire me, to inspire others. So I thank you, American Ninja Warrior, for giving me this opportunity. I thank you for everybody who is continuously pushing into my perspective how beautiful this world is when we focus on unity, love, and pursuing our happinesses and pushing others to find the same. It's not a one-way street, ladies and gentlemen. This is a give and take ratio. You must take in order. Let me back that up. You must give in order to take. You must give freely without the intent of wanting anything in return. And that is your reward. Thank you guys for listening. I didn't even realize I'm already up to like 13 minutes. If you've scrolled this long to continue listening to me, thank you. I hope that this has given you something to think on, to act. I hope this gives you goosebumps in a good way to motivate you to try to do something for your happiness. Bless you, bless the people around you, and bless the things that motivate you, because they are all important to all of us. God bless. Be safe. American Ninja Warrior Anthony Eardley, bringing that spark to you. Later.